Introducing the all-new Corolla.
Now, this roundtable meeting is the beginning of a series of discussions that the Committee on Parks, Public Parks, Historic Preservation, and Land intends to hold as we further examine the impact of the buildup on our historic property.
The programmatic agreement between the Navy and GovGuam's State Historic Preservation Office governs the way both will deal with the historical, cultural, and environmental issues that arise during the buildup process. Linda Uggan is Guam's Historic Preservation Officer, the SHPO. She told the roundtable that 27 cases dating from the now outdated 2011 programmatic agreement were identified and have already been or are in the process of being mitigated.
There are 27 projects that we received to review and comment and either concur on the eligibility determination or the determination of the findings if the project will create an adverse effect on a historic property. And either they're still ongoing, they're probably in some respect or some projects they need to submit a mitigation plan, the final archaeological survey report, and some are still ongoing. Yeah, of the 27. Some have been concluded.
I'm just wondering, these programmatic memoranda that you're talking about?
PA
Memos. How many of them are specific to the proposed Retidian live fire range?
None has come out. We don't have that yet.
The outdated 2011 programmatic agreement did identify a number of sites at Northwest Field and at Retidian, said Uggan, but no PA memos detailing impact and mitigation plans have been drawn up for them yet. Retidian in particular, she said, is an area rich in Chamorro history.
Ancient settlement habitation site. You'll find lattice, you find depressions that where water is collected. You find pictograph caves. So that's if they plan to use the Northwest Field. I would suggest I probably hold out to mitigate it in such a way that they do a resurvey of the bottom part and the settlement site down the coastal and identify each and everything there, burials for one, and nominate the site to the National Register.
However, Senator Chris Duenas then made the point that the Retidian historical sites would not be directly impacted by the proposed firing range complex on Northwest Field above.
Because outside of the range, it would be a safety zone, and I haven't seen any proposal in what I've looked at of any disturbance of those sites. So I wanted to direct maybe your office in that direction too, and so our people, when they go to review the plan, would see that's what the proposal is.
But then Guam Boonie Stompers David Lutz argued that there would be an impact. He said it's misleading to say the firing range complex would be placed at Northwest Field.
The new firing range preferred alternative is really not at Northwest Field. None of it is on the footprint of Northwest Field. It's all north of the boundary road at Northwest Field. Local place name, Talelo. Talelo is limestone forest. Northwest Field is asphalt and scrub vegetation. My point on this is when you have a perception with a word, you're getting the wrong perception.
Uggan acknowledged that the 2011 programmatic agreement is obviously outdated and will have to be revised.
We do need to amend the programmatic agreement to reflect the SEIS. The only thing mentioned in that regard is the FEIS. So this will be amended, guaranteed.